is going on, guys? It is the Beastly Brock, and before we get into the big part of this video, I just want to say to all you guys, may the 4th be with you. It's May the 4th. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I kind of wanted to say that, now that I got my little bit of a nerdgasm out of the way. Today, a Zombies YouTuber, his name is JC Backfire, I'll link him in the description or somewhere on the screen. He'll be linked somewhere. Really cool guy. I don't know him personally, but, you know, I wish I did. But him and Jason Blundell, one of the directors at Treyarch, they dropped one of the biggest Call of Duty bombs, I think, ever. They announced the very first, I think, DLC 5, and that is coming out for Black Ops 3, and it's coming out on PlayStation on May 16th, which is less than 2 weeks away. So I'm super hyped. I record all my stuff on an Xbox 360, so I know that stuff's gonna be a little bit late. But anyway, I don't really care about that right now. I'm in hype mode, okay, guys? No, they didn't get into too much stuff. They announced the release date and like what maps are getting into it, and the list of the maps that they're getting into are from Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And well, there's only one from Black Ops 2, and I'm gonna read the list off here. And so the maps that they're remastering are Numa Der Toten, classic map, awesome. Shangri-La. Now, the thing about Shangri-La is I never really got into it that much, and I didn't really like the map. Not that it wasn't a good map. I thought it was a great map. It just wasn't necessarily for me. Not that it was hard or anything. Well, it was a really hard map. And I liked that aspect of it, is that it was a challenge. It's not like if you were a new Zombies player, you could go play Kino or Ascension. This is for like the hardcore guys. I just never really liked it all that much. Next, we got Ascension, which was kind of the birthplace of the whole like OG storyline where they blow up the Earth. If you guys want to know more about that, that's today's comment question. Just comment that you want to know more about it, and I'll make a video about the storyline. Then they're remastering Kino Der Toten, which is my favorite map, hands down. It's it might be kind of a tie between Origins and Kino. I don't really care. It's a really good map, and I'm super, super hyped for this. The next map that they're remastering is, as I said like 5 seconds ago in my Kino rant, they're remastering Origins, which I think is a awesome idea because it was the start of this whole Black Ops 3 storyline, collecting the souls with Maxis and the Keepers, the Shadow Man, all of that stuff. That's really in depth, and I'm not that smart, but it kind of started that whole thing, and I'm super, super stoked that they remade this map that was already a huge success. Next up is Moon. Now, Moon, it's a map where you either like it or you don't. There's not a whole lot of in-between space, but I mean, I never had a problem with it, and I wouldn't say that I like the map, because it was just, I didn't like it was like double jumping before the double jumping with all the zero gravity, all of the zero gravity, and I didn't like that part of it, and it was kind of like you're in the biodome or you're not playing the map. Next up is Shino Numa. That is, these last two maps are from Call of Duty World at War, where Natched came from. Shino Numa was it innovated. I don't think it innovated that much. Sorry, my train of thoughts. I'm just bouncing on right into the next one. But Shino Numa, it kind of innovated a little bit with it. It came up with the the zip lines, different ways to travel around the map. It was a really it was a swamp map, and so there was a whole bunch of different spots where you could get stuck on stuff. And I thought it was a really cool map just because of all the different strategies that people had come up with it, and it just was a fun map. Next up is Verrückt, one of probably the more less well-known maps in the zombies community, and just in the Call of Duty community in general, but it was a map that innovated a butt ton, and when I say a butt ton, I mean a butt ton. They created, that map had the OG 4 perks, and it had this weird spawn room where if you're playing solo, you spawn in, like, it had two different spawn rooms. You could spawn in one or the other. I think it spawns you in one more than the other, usually, but when you were playing with, like, 3 or 4 people, the spawns would, half the people would be on one side and the other half would be on the other, and you had to meet in the middle and kind of work together, and that was, like, it was amazing just because they took an already team-oriented game and made it even more so. I was mind blown when this map first dropped. It was amazing. Now, they didn't really announce, they announced when the trailer is, and that's going to be, I think, this Monday at, like 10 Pacific Standard Time, and they didn't release like how much it's gonna cost, and I wouldn't imagine that it's gonna be like free. I see it in between that like $13 to $15 range, probably like $14.99 like all the other ones were, but they didn't really get into like the blood and like the guts of the whole operation. They kind of just gave us a rough outline of what it's going to be, and I feel like this Monday is when we're going to get a lot of, you know, new kind of, like, new looks at the whole DLC pack, so subscribe, stay tuned for that. I think that's all I have today. I know a lot of you guys were looking forward to me trying to get the Razorback and the VMP, those last two guns, in the SMG category to gold, and I'm sorry, I had to rearrange my upload schedule because of this bomb that just got dropped, and I truly do apologize for that. Look out for that video tomorrow. Anyway, guys, like the video if you liked it, like the video if you're hyped for this DLC 5, first time. Anyway, guys, don't forget to comment to the comment question. Subscribe if you're new for more Call of Duty news and some really fun and kind of cringeworthy moments. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the video. Look out for that getting gold SMGs video tomorrow, guys. Peace.